So I'm a pilot, and I have this angry cockpit selfie as proof, so that's the best I can offer you. I'm amazed, and I've always been amazed by flight, ever since I was a kid. Gives you these incredible opportunities to do things, see things. I landed that plane on a beach over near Ocean Shores. There's actually an airport there. You get a different perspective on the world from up high, and it's kind of an amplifier of human capabilities. And it's been something that's been amazing to me for a good long time. And I also work on the web. I've been a pilot. I've been working on the web a little longer than I've been a pilot. And this gray box launched a tidal wave of innovation years ago that has continued to crest ever since. And here we are in 2014, and we're all carrying these devices in our pockets, which are 100 or 1,000, the factor doesn't matter, times more powerful now than the stuff that was displaying that gray box way back when. This is another amplifier of human capability, and the network they connect to is amazing, and it's creating new opportunities. Now, that didn't always used to be that way, because this used to be where the computing power, it was all centralized, it belonged to governments, corporations, institutions, wasn't accessible to individuals, wasn't at human scale, wasn't at individual personal scale, until these came along, the IBM PC, the Apple II, the Commodore 64, I got you over there. The individualization of this technology made it possible for all of us to create, compute, and collaborate in a way we hadn't before. It democratized access to technology. And that happened around 1981 or so, give or take. And I think drones are having their 1981 moment here in 2014. If you go do a web search right now, or you go look on Kickstarter, you'll see really incredible projects by individuals, by bigger companies, everywhere here and there and in between. But the thing is, when I say drone, this is probably what most of you pictured. Something that is either a hunter-killer, or it's peeping in my bedroom window, or otherwise has been part of the media narrative over the last 10 or 15 years of this thing that's centralized, part of a government organization, not belonging to us, the people, the creators. Well, there are some things going on out there I want to let you know about, like this. This is a concept for a drone you wear around your wrist. You're somewhere out there interesting. You press a button, the wings snap out, it flies away from you, it flies back, and it gives you a drone selfie, a droney. Here is footage actually taken at a high school football practice in Jackson, Mississippi. Coach's assistant said, hey, what if we put a camera up above the players, shoot some footage? The coach saw this, thought, this is amazing. I can watch plays develop. And they're going to use it for future practices. Now, the good folks in Minnesota back in February, at convenience stores said to fishermen, give me your GPS location, I will send you beer. And this worked in February of this year. They trialed it, it worked. And the cloud is what enabled that. The fisherman with smartphone says, here's GPS, send me what I'm looking for. And that's going to start to happen at scale. And there are so many other things because of what's happened with the smartphone revolution that this is going to enable. Now, let's look at some more industrial type applications. So here is a vintner, and somebody in agriculture, launches this fixed-wing drone. It knows how to fly the 4 points of this field very quickly and efficiently with a high-definition camera, captures imagery about that field. When the drone lands where it was launched, uploads that to the cloud, it comes back down, becomes a report that you can act on. Scaffolding. Why bother with scaffolding when you can tell a drone to go fly around this smokestack or steeple, go fly circles around it with a high-def camera and do inspection that you would otherwise have to have done by hand? Delivery. So you've probably heard about Amazon's possible plans there, at Google's as well. Well, DHL's already experimenting with this, with sending medical supplies to Channel Islands off the German coast. And there are also other companies looking at doing delivery in the developing world where roads are terrible. Legal implications. So the FAA says, wait a minute, commercial operations are not allowed. We're going to have to figure out how to share airspace between drones, commercial aircraft, and everybody else. We'll get to it by 2016. Ixnay on the video nay, beer guys. So they had them take down their video. But then a federal judge comes along a couple months later, says, not so fast, you don't have jurisdiction. Let these folks go out and innovate and figure this out. So it's kind of murky right now. I'm not going to get into the details, but the bottom line is it's kind of unclear how this is all going to work out. Companies are working on it anyway. So anyway, last week at this thing called the GeekWire Summit, Chris Anderson, CEO of a company that's trying to be the Android for drones, 3D Robotics, said the peace dividend of the smartphone wars is all this technology advancement in our pockets. And it's enabling all these new capabilities. Now, the thing is, I've talked about an amplifier for human capabilities, and I've shown you drone selfies and beer delivery. But the thing is, It's up to us, we the creators and the consumers, to amplify the kind of human behavior and the kind of things we want with this technology. And like the PC, it belongs to us now. And why am I standing on stage talking to you about this when I should be building a drones business? I don't know, but I hope you're excited about it, and we'll go do something yourself. Thank you.